I realize the idea of a butterfly going through metamorphosis is not a revolutionary idea, and of course it relates to the Life Library book I'm reading, and trying to finish up before we tackle the new book, which I think just launched. There it is. Of course, this video is brought to you by Rebecca Solnit's A Field Guide to Getting Lost. The context in this sense is of people that experience different cultures, but drastically and dramatically. There's what's called for is a kind of resilience of the psyche. Without noticing it, you have traversed a great distance. The strange has become familiar, and the familiar, if not strange, at least awkward and uncomfortable. And this is where the butterfly analogy comes in. It's easy to assume that if a caterpillar is going into a chrysalis, that if you interrupted the process, you'd get something as neat as a, half butterfly, half caterpillar. But it turns out this process is really complicated. A caterpillar's body must disintegrate in sort of a goop or some kind of pile of nastiness before it transitions to a butterfly. And this throwing of people into different cultures that are not their own, and the decision they have to abandon intentionally the things of the past to embrace the present, is sort of way more dramatic than this process, but sort of akin to it. The process of transformation consists almost entirely of decay. The forming of a chrysalis and this idea of metamorphosis to us is such a beautiful and smooth process, and that's not how nature works. There's this word that Rebecca describes called instar, the stage between two successive molts, like a snake is able to shed its skin successively. I'm really just wondering what the equivalent of this is for the human self. If I have a consistent value system everywhere that I go, whether I go to London or I go to a different culture in Africa or wherever, if that value system still matches the action surface level of that culture as best as it can, then I can shed this life and start somewhere else. It enables me to have so many successive selves, or identities, or roles that I play, or games that I play, and allow those to evolve over time or be abandoned and renewed each time. It remains a caterpillar as it goes through these molds, but no longer one in the same skin. So if a value system is what's consistent, is what the constant is, and the variable is the skin, what is the skin? And what is it that stays the same? It's like I'm a snake and my value system is like the muscle and everything beneath it. And then my circumstances and roles that I play in ways that I contribute long-term and short-term are the skin that I consistently shed. This is fascinating. That's what I'm thinking about. So that metaphor matters to me. Maybe I'm just easily amused. Thank you so much for that genuine, thoughtful video. It's one of my favorites that you've ever done. Probably because I'm in it a lot. But no, probably because someone else recorded footage of me experiencing something for the first time, and I'm so used to being the one behind the camera. Metaphor matters to me. I hope you got something out of it. I'm humble, grateful, and happy to be that third person for you, Dave. Have a great day, and I'll see you Thursday.